Welcome to pointandfigurealerts.com. This video focuses on point and figure charting, how to draw your own point and figure charts. It's very simple to get started. You can either use the point and figure stock scanner tool and search for stocks based on relative strength, based on a specific point and figure pattern or sector or a combination of many different options. You can find exactly the type of opportunity that you're looking for. Once you do, all you need to do is click on a stock symbol and you'll come to this screen and have a more in-depth stock chart. Or you can simply go to the stock symbol area, type in a stock symbol and hit enter. There are three different types of scale that you can choose from. You can use the default scale, which the charts at pointandfigurealerts.com are the most powerful online point and figure charts available. It automatically will scale your chart depending on the stock price so that you're always going to see the right size of chart. If you want to see something slightly different, you can use a different type of chart, and that's why you have this selection here. But I just want to go over first, really you don't need to put much effort into this. You can use what's in the site automatically and it'll work just fine for you. So besides the default scale, you can also click on this drop down and use percentage scale. And percentage scale is the logarithmic scale where each box size in the price scale is 1% higher than the previous. This setting is great for comparing different stocks to each other regardless of their price ranges. The other option is set scale. Set scale allows us to use these options here. And so what we have right here is the default. So box size of 1, reversal of 3, the moving average is 5. So you can change these however you want once you set the set scale. And you can also change other options such as the trend line. So the trend line, first you need to select the box right there, and then you can select how many boxes above or below the trend line you want to go. So in the trend line drop-down box, you have 1 through 5, and this basically just shows how many X's above a bearish trend line or how many O's below a bullish support line you want your chart to go before that trend line is broken. So this is useful if you want to allow the stock price to touch the trend line but still keep it intact, or if you want to let it go using Wyckoff-Springs theory. The stock price moves temporarily through support lines and then reverses back and starts moving up again. This move is designed to shake out investors from their positions, but professional and institutional traders buy up the stock that is sold during this false break in the trend. The time period is set in years, and this defines how many years of data should be loaded when generating the chart. The fewer years you select, the faster the chart will be generated and loaded. The more years you choose, the bigger chart will be and the more history you'll get. In the next row of settings, you can check the Wyckoff checkbox to use Wyckoff point and figure charts. This is the chart type that was used by Richard D. Wyckoff and made famous by him. Oh, to use the moving average, forgot to mention above here, you need to select this box right here. That will allow you to use the moving average and customize that. You can draw the pattern for drawing the last point and figure pattern that was in the chart. Draw month is used to show the number of the month in the chart. So when this is selected, the number of the month will replace an X OR and O in the chart and make it easy to see how recently something in the chart happened. Finally, we have the option to use the close price for generating the chart, or if you want to use the high-low method, you can do that. Usually we recommend using the close price. So if you consider trading day to be a struggle between bullish and bearish forces, the close price is the result of this struggle. If the stock price was trading to higher prices early in the day, without many market participants joining the rally, and finally reversed and sold off heavily at the end of the day, and the closing at the bottom of the price range, then there's no point in using the high and low prices. The close price will always show how the struggle, the competition between bulls and bears ended. Other professional traders will know what suits their trading the best, but for beginners we recommend using the close method instead of high-low. So once we've selected the features that we want, the options that we want, we hit the draw button, and this will generate a point and figure chart with the options that you've defined. Between the options and the point and figure chart on the right hand side, you can see that we have 4 options. We can save this chart and generate it as a PDF. We can save it as a JPEG image. We can zoom in, and we can also zoom out. On the left-hand side, we have the automatic total point and figure score indicator. This is a proprietary indicator for Premium and Premium Plus members only. It shows if the stock is bullish or bearish based on the point and figure analysis. Instead of doing your own point and figure analysis, you can just use this indicator to know instantly if the stock is bullish or bearish. The score ranges between 1 and 5. 1 to 2 is a bearish reading, 3 is neutral, 4 and 5 are bullish readings. Below that, we have a written analysis of the point and figure chart, which you can also use to get an instant overview of the point and figure analysis. And below this analysis, we have the actual chart itself. It's contained in a separate browser frame, so you can scroll it easily while still having the chart settings in close reach. This is really useful for large charts especially.